-14.
Okay, big one, chat. Big one. Losers done for the year. JOBLIFE on defense, Pacific on attack.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying, the narrative changes.
Do smaller time like a cage? Sure, but what if you only have solo smokes? It's obviously comp dependent, but if you only have one smoke, you smoke shallow. You have to take drop.
It might not be the only one. Pacific
If you don't smoke back to side, you can't smoke drop. Crossfire is too strong, so you'll lose.
A while, possibly. We'll see.
Here we go. Pacific.
Similar
with their last shot at
to
redemption.
what Lev like to do in terms of B main default.
Towards Barcelona begins, or they break their own record for the most defeats in a row ever. It's a pretty brutal switch up either way.
Feast or famine.
Yeah. But you know, the last
Anonymous gifter.
Brought some hope.
Gift into Finland.
Everybody sat at home has begun to
Thank
believe.
you, Anon, whoever you are.
JOBLIFE. They want to make sure.
This guy just keeps on coming in. I just got no idea who he is.
Reality.
Only there were some kind of clues.
Oh, Pacific.
Dude, who puts that Viper smoke here?
The snake in the grass, and Kamek hasn't been detected.
You have to work this out. No one would ever Viper smoke here.
A beautiful play by Kamek, but he's spotted. And Cooper reacts just in time. 7 finds another, and the paranoia buys time. The plant can now be found, and VALORANT can work on the space towards top ramp. Waddle has to hold strong down below, but he's fallen out in the open. The trades not clean, and JOBLIFE might have a way back in. Runner's been so impressive in this series, and it doesn't end there. One man
Go on, mate.
left.
For your birthday.
To try to fight his way back in the
I started to believe a little bit.
No one even faces before he falls. 1-0 for JOBLIFE.
Yeah, I thought especially after Kamek didn't manage to convert from what was an unchecked position. You also, I kind of feel like you see that orb on side, you go, okay, yeah, it is denying you from a plant position. But I do think you need to check.
Is that all it's doing? Nice! Let's go!
But yeah, in the post-plant, Pacific never really seemed to find their footing. And I think for JOBLIFE after, like, the thing is, they've been confident throughout this series, but I think anybody coming up against Pacific at this point has the expectation that they're going to win.
Yeah,
And
maybe that's the
last
closest you
round
can
would have
get
been a
to
kick up the
describing it,
backside,
Des.
A moment to wake you up a little bit, make you realize that, okay, they go close versus many for a reason. Sure.
The thing is, nothing's really like that
Last game
site.
they played was dominant.
No higher, lower.
I'm off a Doma. A dominant start pays, of course, still in aggressive position, and
Can they
this
get any
seems
damage?
more like a split up and look for clues on the Pacific front.
I am pretty terrified of Runner having a 3-piece right off rip.
Mate, Pays loves the ecos, man.
I think is something that
the amount that
will
Pays
feed
actually
off.
like
We saw
searches
it
for
in the first
ecos.
map on Lotus. In zone flawless here for JOBLIFE.
I
so
feel
even
like you
better.
could
Crowds carried
you could
forward.
wait for it to happen.
On Lotus, it was a good start for JOBLIFE. They were, what, 5-2 up? It wasn't a great start for him. Like I mentioned, he was 3-7. It was a really tough, every fight was really tough. Really tough in opening duels, really tough in late rounds. He just wasn't hitting. Finished that half 10-7. Found his momentum, didn't let go of it for Lotus. And on Ascent, was a little bit more quiet. Pacey start from
The caster today, bro, that was so funny,
I think
man.
his ceiling goes up a little bit. Pacific are going to have to pull him right
He
back
said it
down.
with such conviction as well, though. That's why it was incredible.
Fight. Still having some weaknesses, but it's very aggressive.
Oh,
Waddle,
mate, that must have been
once again.
nuts.
I don't know
Is
if
he
his vision was
anti-flash
skewed
or?
not, but it's meaningless. He's hit both headshots. He's opened
This
up
is
this
good.
B-side. He's going to farm
Get him
up
that
those
plan
orbs.
as well. One
An
away.
extra one, I'm sure, with the spike is coming. Thank you very much. That's going to put him one away from
Mate, if they
running
keep this
back
one
and put
clean,
them
this is
into
going to
a
be close
fantastic
for sure.
position.
Oh, there's almost
Give me
no
a close
way to
game.
lose this round now.
Don't say that.
Runner, Guardian in hand, will be avoided, at least to start with. 2 away from a showstopper. Definitely a danger man with that momentum early on. Waddle, well, he presents a bigger danger. 1 kill, and the run it back's online for the next round, and it's Runner put into the ground.
Can't get much better than that.
And Pacific, they're ticking all the boxes here. Having all 5 players alive.
Buria, thanks so much for the 12 months. Thank you so much for that.
Great work.
Appreciate the whole year.
That done as well. And now,
Let him do it. Let him do his thing.
there's no easy follow-up for JOBLIFE. They'll buy up in the next round, but
5 surviving.
Not only a very strong buy,
no one's going to rebuy,
Pacific
hopefully.
with some credits in their back pocket as well.
Vanilla Smile with 23 months. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, that's about as well as that.
Pacific, brother, in a good spot right here.
Managed to do everything in your power, and yeah,
oh, that's so fast. The instant transfer.
This is the confidence just overflowing from the previous map. I said it throughout the year. He was a player at the beginning of 2026. I expected to be picked up in the tier 1.
Should I be in Yinsu's stream during the Fnatic game? Mate, you do whatever you want to do, mate.
Well, yeah, sure. It hasn't gone fantastically in stage 2, but
you can make your own opinions. You can do your own things. Dude, the Boombots headbutted the tether.
Early control once again is going to be battle for. Waddle goes in, and while Runner, he's lucky to be alive. Taking all of that space back, trying to continue this run up, but he won't find anything for his troubles, and the rest of the team have not risked it through the smoke.
Ooh.
But VALORANT,
what a pick that is.
Oh,
mate, they're going solos out here. They're going solos.
7 was blocking the way. All was locked
Had the
and barred.
footsteps, tried to take a timing, got completely wrecked. 27 HP here. If they lose this, they have to eco.
He's going to have a showstopper online pretty soon, but I don't think he's going to get to use it in this round. The peek out
Great trades.
instantly puts him down. Dome is traded.
Hey, honestly, start going for another Phoenix or.
And as far as early success
there we
goes,
go.
as far as even just taking a look at this specific squad, this early half looks way better than what we've seen from them, what we've come to expect
Fnatic,
from
thanks so much.
even when we
Rexland, thank you, bro. Appreciate the 30 mums.
Yep.
Thank you with the tier 1.
Confident. I think that's been the biggest thing. Like Waddle, it almost looks like he's just leading them to a victory here. Like having that first aggressive
People are giving
start.
too much
We saw it in the
disrespect to
last map as
Boaster.
well.
I mean,
He was
that
almost
always
just
happens.
disrespecting opponents,
This is
willing
probably
to
the
take
first year that
space,
it's been
but
like
still having
warranted,
those
really.
crossfires on the defensive
Normally
side.
people flaming him and he's like
If this is
making
what
champs
it
and
takes
finals
for
and stuff.
them to
This is
get
the
a
first
victory,
year where it's
keep
like
doing it. Keep putting him in
relatively valid.
positions to
Calling
succeed.
stars a
Let
little
him
slow
lead
for
the
this
way.
meta. They've been wrecked a
On
little bit by
Phoenix,
some of
it's even more
the
damning than on the last map, 'cause one of
outside
the
of the
only
game things
criticism
in
I
terms
had
of
the
roster,
last
I
map
guess.
was that he had his Hunter's
Deadlock,
Fury for
mate.
ages.
Appreciate the 9 months.
Like,
Thank you for
that's
the
about
prime
it.
as well.
Well, with the
Oh, I
running
never will,
back,
mate. Don't you worry
you're
about
gonna
that.
get out more often,
Thank you so much,
and
buddy.
it's going to help affect your gameplay. Like that's exactly what you need to be
Normally
seeing.
flame. I mean, they normally flame him for like
like you said, that
scores in
confident stance from
Masters
Pacific.
and Champs finals and
Magic
stuff like
we saw
that. But
on
it's
the
like,
other
mate,
side, like I said,
at least he got there.
runner when he's having that early start.
This
One of
year
my
is the only time
concerns,
it's
he's got a
like
showstopper
warranted, in my
online,
opinion.
but coming into a
Been a bad
low-line
year.
round, thanks to the success of Waddle on this Phoenix.
Say Johan's playing like it's Christmas, but it's actually his birthday.
Pays 3-3, but he looks very frustrated down on that stage, and we will get a timeout very early on coming out of JOBLIFE.
Yeah, I guess those 2-round defeats a little bit more damning. I almost want to say maybe you want to slow the momentum a little bit of the Pacific side, but again, you've had that sort of double up in, and it looked like they got baited quite heavily, especially in the mid fight. I think that's been one of the major issues we saw. Even in the first map, like everything was kind of working out for the side of JOBLIFE, but they were being hyper aggressive. Like, it's individual fights. It's the players believing that they are the better players on the server. And you know what? In that first map, that was fine. Map 2, you then
Desk is
lose
me
because,
awkward if they win.
okay,
Yeah, but the
sure,
thing is,
you
they'll
still
never
saw
know
some
what
of the
Mini
hero
said
plays coming
until
out
they
for
watch it
Playins,
back.
But I think that it looked like towards the end, especially, that Pacific were playing better as a team.
Also, it's
and
okay to
Waddle
like bounce
particularly
back.
was playing better.
That's what he'll just say.
If
He'll
Pacific
just be
start
like,
to
oh,
have
this is
that
what
synergy
I was
that
expecting
maybe
from you
hasn't always
guys.
been
It's all
there,
good.
and JOBLIFE is still trying to fight as individuals, they will lose.
Yeah. It's time
Pretty
to
far
flatten
away
the
from
ship.
ults though, so
And that timeout from
JOBLIFE maybe next
to
round.
solve some of those issues that they've seen.
Who's
Pacific
Mini? Mate, I promise you
playing
it's
it
better
well.
if you don't
You look
know.
at the mid fight where they baited Kamek in, they find a pick, rotate out, and that's really where the round crumbles, doubling down on their losses. And I don't think Kamek made the
No
wrong
spam
play.
on this.
Someone has to try to pull that advantage back. It looked like he was being presented an opportunity.
Are they close enough
But
to
the
hit the
ruse,
Skydog for this one? For sure.
Something that they'll have to think about now.
Skydog
in the future
re-clear, so
rounds.
they could make a
Perhaps it was
caller for
discussed in
this.
that timeout.
If
How
they're
they
re-clearing
respond to
here, mid should
losses,
be
how they
weak if they
respond
speed
to
up.
the losses of players and of map
Bait
control.
doesn't make it in though.
Pacific, well, they know that they're up against
They don't know if they
pick
cleared
and
all of
mix
this.
spy. This is somewhere to play passive, to play safe. And so they start with the default. They're looking for aggression.
I'm already nervous about the time on this one.
Grouped up.
Dude, what?
Risking giving a gun over is not worth it, but they played that.
They picked the right side. They hit him re-clear over towards B. They make an end call after creating a bit of fake pressure over towards middle. This should be the weak site. 3 on site, and they're not free to choke.
They pressured into it, but Waddle still has managed to find that opener. The trades back and forth, though. Pays still with a gun in hand.
Whoa.
He's had hero moments, but this time again, completely alone. And the same from Unfake. He goes looking, but doesn't expect the man in the middle. Running out, the man with the showstopper is so far away.
Yeah, a little committed from Pays on this one.
Great job just to make sure that doesn't get out of control. A little bit nervy from Pacific in that initial fight, but they come out with 3 players.
Oh, I don't know what Valorant was saying there. I don't know if that was.
What are your thoughts on a 7-year-old that hit Radiant 2 acts in a row to go pro? The problem is he's got to wait 10 years, mate. And if you look at how the game is declining viewership-wise, at least in the Western countries, might be no game left for him to play.
Okay, seeing that reaction, I think he might have been chatting a bit of smack about the other side.
What are they doing? Who do they think they are?
Yeah, exactly.
But he'll be set up for the next game, whatever comes their way.
Oh, this is the buy, though. Showstopper still available. Overdrive as well. The ultimate's definitely favoring this defensive side.
He'll be ready for Valorant 3. I mean, yeah, honestly.
It's whether or not they've got a hold of things. They've had opportunities. 4 players looking to battle into the heaven. And a Showstopper is going to, well, fire a blank, but that's only because one of the players was quicker. A massive advantage now for JOBLIFE. They're grouping up together, playing more as a unit. It's what we wanted to see rather than those individual fights. Well, that's definitely caused issues. The interesting thing is where Cupid is going. Maybe finding out that the B site is.
What do you think of the game declining? I mean, it's only in the Western countries. Who's always going to happen? DS is too popular.
Is likely walking into his demise on the other side, although Pays is alone.
I mean, the thing is, Cupid's finding all this space, but how do they now get to him? They have to win all of their fights as individuals. Perhaps the chaos can draw the eye, but Unfake was watching the entire time. His patience is what's given them a backbone in this round. Valorante's been heard stepping up close. They are going to swing out, looking left. Runner should be aware of this position, but Valorant gets the jump on him anyways. Nice one to start. More needed, and Valorant delivers.
I mean, maybe.
But not enough. Ninja still against the odds, against 3.
Oh,
swing out of time, and now
oh, it's unlucky. They actually get a big win by getting the fatal out of them. God, that's nearly a 2v4 though. That was close. They hit some banger shots.
As we go 3-3.
Yeah, it's a nice attempt in what was a 2v5 scenario.
In the 2027 format will revive the game. Yeah, a little bit. It'll go up for sure.
They get the round over the line.
Then probably in 2 years' time again, it'll start declining.
Again, you can see the confidence consistently building for Valorant, but the scoreline is still 3-3. Unfortunately for Ninja, with that Nightfall not connecting, it is a wasted ult.
As long as the game keeps growing in China, they won't really care too much.
But they do have the Viper's Pit. And well, normally I'd maybe have expected them to go back to the B side. It's been very successful so far in their takes, but they're going very quickly towards A.
Yeah, picking up the pace indeed. Hello. Cooper just got blindsided.
Dude, he's got completely antied, right? They know about this one.
He's got another. Oh, this is a disaster.
Goes out there pre-aiming. Bro, didn't check the corner.
With a triple for the end zone, flawless. Big mistakes from Pacific in this round.
Well, the funniest thing is I almost feel like the stun might have accidentally sold the idea that there's no one there, because why would Pays stun his own teammate in the corner? And so then no one expects anybody to be here on the other side. Look.
Yeah, true. Why is he stunning a corner or his teammate's hiding?
No one expects it. That's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, from a Pacific standpoint.
Spirit with the tier 1, appreciate the 38 months. Thank you.
Yeah, sure, okay, Pays is being very aggressive, but we know he's going to do that.
Bro. That's me and you.
And then there's just moments where he's just
as soon as he had that TP, he knew he was up here, by the way.
Just not ready for that aggression, but also no one able to cover him.
We spoke about the success of a team like Pacific still putting up rounds when Valorant was having a tough game.
Pays is great, yeah.
We spoke about it when Seven was having a rough one on Phoenix in the previous on Ascent. And for JOBLIFE, a player in both of those maps.
How does EMEA become popular again? They got to win, mate. And the problem with that is all the other regions pay more salary than them, so they kind of get first dibs on all the players.
I'm fully convinced this is going to be Runner's game. Whether they win or lose, he's already heated up. He's looking confident. And I feel like for Pacific, putting a stop to that is going to be very, very tough.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to need some of the brilliance we saw in the first couple of rounds. I was saying, it definitely seems like thus far their success towards
Vitality
the B-side.
got some big salaries. Sure.
It's been
there may
quite a bit
be
more.
thick Fin Americas. If you put him in Americas in terms of the pay.
Waddle into position. Like, he's one off getting his ultimate online. I feel like challenging for that orb makes the most sense. Of course, Doma has just been looking for that early information, but instead, their plan is to fight towards middle.
Ooh, they beat this. This is a good timing right here.
And giving Waddle that additional space, but it's
Wait.
instead the spam.
But okay, they have no idea on this timing though. He should just take this.
Well.
Seven should just take this. Oh, he's so scared. He doesn't want to ruin the round, but then Waddle takes the timing, but he's not the guy that has the timing. It's Seven.
Advantage heavily in the favor of this defensive side after those two picks.
Yeah, but I mean, this pressure's being put up in heaven while there's like one mid, one down in sewers, one sitting in main, further back in main than where I just circled as well.
Is the CS scene bigger than Valorant right now?
An attempt to take space on a gap, I guess.
Technically, no.
A blind spot, but
It's like by country. It has more players that play ranked. Yeah. But we don't have the China numbers, so we don't know for sure.
Has the pit, and he has put it through. This is increasing.
But if you look in like
decently.
in like Europe, it's a bigger game. Yeah, it dominates Europe.
Just spam them out.
He's probably going to go flying over the top of the pit.
Without the China numbers, we can't be sure, but I would imagine CS is bigger.
Slide out already. Overdrive also put into play. Stuns.
Without the China numbers, it's like 3 times more ranked players.
He's not long for this world, it seems, and there is Pace clearing him.
Holy.
Okay, Cupid.
1v5. 4 bullets. Ah, it's unlucky.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, mate. Dude, if he committed, actually. If he committed, he was fully on here.
A miracle play. But the fact is, in that 3v5, the second his teammates were gone, it looked over.
Oh, yeah. It was too much.
Jaws, thanks so much for the gift in there. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't know what it is about Pace, bro, but I back him in every fight. He's going into a Viper's
He panicked a bit there. He thought they were still on from the first original tap.
And he gets them both. The spam was great. He read
Yeah, the spam was good. I mean, they were all over from the Viper.
Someone called for it. There were 2 or 3 guys spamming away. And for Pacific, the dream of not going 0 and 15.
Feeling like a must-win round's coming up.
JOBLIFE.
Fake Prowler over towards middle, burst on B. I'm gonna flash my tank them all. Ooh, nice round.
I'm running through. I'm flashing.
CT.
Wait. Oh, kurva. I flash again. Go flash. Retake.
I'm planting. we can wrap.
I have you.
Hello,
Here, they have one more sky flash.
I need to play with the bubble here.
I'm getting spammed. Guys, I'm on AP.
Max hold.
I'll go back from B.
Yes, smoke to left.
No one under.
Going for a flank.
No one rafters. Behind the box, under the rafters.
Wait, I naded.
Default. I'm flashing pillar for you.
I'm smoked off, I can't.
Dead. They're playing off, guys. Wait, no, one is on side. One default.
Moving backside. Wait, play with this. I need to go out.
We need to go out. I'm going out.
Under
Battle
heaven.
cabin, under cabin.
One is B.
New box. Pillar. Low.
New box.
I need to-
Bingo.
Bingo.
Yes.
Can I request one thing? I know this smoke is good, but can we just do floor smoke?
Mag ran a little bit dry there in the end, it seems. But in the end, Pacific will be more than thankful for that.
But it's just what I was saying.
It's funny that he said bingo, right? Where's bingo? That means you've seen everyone. He said bingo, but I felt like the last guy alive didn't hear the call, so he didn't really know where they were.
Like, there have been moments they could have got that sooner.
He said bingo question mark? But like, mate,
Playing
he didn't know where the other one was.
I want to see them
He only
just
knew where the pillar
continue
guy
to try
was.
and pressure this. Like, I feel like that's been where the major success has been. Now, obviously, you could see the swap up here from JOBLIFE. They're now worried about it. They've just put the showstopper there. Like, okay, if you try and fight this again, it's going to become that much more difficult. Seven taking so much space, but this is being sold as a ruse. They are trying to
Bingo's a fine call out.
as if one player is here.
It's better in like situations where you're playing the other side of the map and you know you can push.
That's a good bait. I like that from Pacific.
Yeah, assuming that the weakness they've spotted would have been seen on the other side.
Like in these situations, it can be a little hectic. It's better to
That's
repeat like where they were.
wonderful work. Unfake, distracted by Cubert's coming out of the shadows, and so it's going to be a quick connection onto him. 7. Lights out start to this round.
Spike planted.
And although it has been a bit of a troublesome battleground for this squad, unless this showstopper is going to be huge.
They're going to lock him in, do some damage. Does it even matter?
I feel like they'd want a pick before using the showstopper. I think that's why VALORANT.
I think it's better to save him, and they got such good money. It's kind of don't want him to get fatal.
I got the credits to buy into the next round, but don't want to throw these guns into the wind. And yeah, really nice round from 7. Like his whole job there was to sell the ruse that this is him selling a fake. Like you're going in, throw up some utility, run around. It's like, oh, they go, okay, that's definitely a fake round. And then they were all waiting for the swing from Pays. He basically fell perfectly into the trap. A good couple of rounds from Pacific. The more direct play on either side of the map working out for them. And that showstopper still going to be available in this round. Of course, for either side, a 7-5 doesn't seem damning. Of course, the last couple of games that we've seen from both of them.
Did you have the Fnatic Giants? I'm believing in Fnatic at least for that game.
To predict, although it is worth saying the last few defensive halves from Pacific haven't been particularly good. But of course, they've swapped roles, so it's possible that that changes, especially with the way the Waddle has been playing so far.
It definitely feels like the game that we've seen here today relies a lot of momentum.
Yeah, 100%.
These last 2 rounds, although 7-5 as a scoreline might not be damning.
They're thinking one more.
Both, especially with
no spam on this fade. Just got fatal. They hit 1 bullet. That's it. Dude, they got a free fatal there, to be honest. Feel like Pacific are feeling great about this round. B default, only one person spams over towards B and it was late.
Orb found for Ninja, Nightfall through into heaven, and Runner uses his showstopper just as a cancel to delay the play, but alongside
I mean, that wasn't meant to go there, I'm pretty sure. He's completely owned himself.
Great damage from JOBLIFE, and they can just reset. It's still with so much to play with in terms of that pit to fight back through. But they have a lot. They don't have a lot of slowing utility.
Nothing to clear this guy backside unless the Prowler gets there.
This wall is the only real piece of utility. Yeah, there you go. These two.
Oh, mate.
Out onto the site. Or Doma waiting in the corner. He's dealt with immediately, but there were players responding. It's down to Ninja. He had an almost clutch. Unfake's going alone. It doesn't really seem necessary, but the players above are quick enough to get there and trade. 6-5. JOBLIFE reclaim their lead. But of course, there is going to be a purchase coming up, a chance for a level half, or JOBLIFE with a small victory.
There was a snake bite, a showstopper, and a nade onto Cupid in mid. Pacific really wanted to take it through there, at least put some pressure on.
Oh,
but the response was immediate. You use your Nightfall.
We need a Thinky sound compilation.
Yeah, whatever that was before.
5
we
is
went to
enough.
the interview last time.
Double duelist? Probably not.
Oh, it was much worse than that, but I'm not going to attempt it. 1 round left to play.
They'll end up copying a lot of the Lev stuff and just not have the retake on A.
Challenge towards Kamek as well. Doesn't seem to matter. Runners ripped the head off 7. Done a lot of damage.
It's a weird spot to be on site here.
Pacific are fighting back.
Just slide to default, I think.
No pit for this half, and with Pays down, no defenders on the A site.
Yeah, Pays probably just has to lock into back of side there.
What
in the...
Maybe not that one.
Mate, Waddle's having fun.
I got to be a little careful here. Fighting individually, giving Doma a chance. Wraparound coming from Cupid.
Guys, imagine losing this one. Okay, it's fine.
That will be the closing part of the round.
6 might be enough though. That's close.
It's 6-6. It's dead level. Even as we go in, either the streak continues or they might
Unfake got kicked from Vitality. Not really. He was on a temp sub until Sayonara was 18. He was always for a set period.
Let's see how well you know your VCT EMEA lost streak lore in the halftime quiz.
Lost streak lore? Surely not. And then mute this so we don't get owned. Which, I mean, it has to be Apex, right? No way someone had it longer than Apex. My guy typed Fnatic. 30 seconds for you. Messed up, man. K-Corp? K-Corp didn't... Well, how many did they lose in a row? Like 8 or something? I thought, Koi? Ooh, Koi's a good shout. Koi lost a lot. Apex? I thought it was Apex, but... I thought Apex was like 11 or something mental. Mates 2024. Yeah, that's up there. Dude, we have a lot of stinker teams in EMEA sometimes. Like, I feel like the other regions kind of balance out. Maybe they win a couple here and there. Could be Koi. Koi might have a good one. Actually, I've got no idea on this. I would guess Apex. Yeah, okay.
Oh, there you go. Little extra fact for you. A little extra lore to slip in there.
Hero, hello mate.
And that was why it
How
was
we
so
doing, bro?
exciting when Batu
Sorry about how the year
broke
ended,
that
mate.
curse, and he's continuing. So maybe
Kona with the
that's what
prime.
we're
Appreciate the
looking
30
at for
months.
Pacific. A run all the way
Thank you for that as
to
well.
Barcelona. It's a long, long road, but not for you. You scan the QR code, you can get yourself a ticket. You know, sort out all the other stuff later. Either
Details.
way, 6-6.
Dude, we got a double essay. Holy,
You don't want to hear
not a
us talk
chance.
through the pistol
Hopefully
round.
that's aimed at
So
someone else
we're
because I ain't reading
gonna
that.
listen in to JOBLIFE.
Pistol listening.
But only one B. Maybe that would be mean. Not sure.
Can you bubble up now? I'll dog. Push
Walk
mid,
and
push
wait.
mid. Push A, push A, push A, push A. I don't know who, but
Wall up,
I saw
wall up.
Omen plus more.
Wall down.
Omen is big.
I don't know.
Take CT, take CT, take CT.
One is city.
Kill the guys.
Go fight City.
I'll stay in main, guys.
Heaven, flooding, flooding.
Blind heaven.
Heaven one.
One more. Guys, one city, last city.
Bucket, please leave if you can.
There's no bucket, bro. No bucket. Fuck him up, bro.
And the knife twists for Pacific. The lead now there for JOBLIFE with the pistol under their belt. 7-6.
That was
And it
incredible.
might not be a damning scoreline. It most certainly isn't. But for Pacific, every
Non as well.
round
Thank you
from
so much for the
this
gifted,
moment
man.
on
Appreciate you, bro.
is a
Thank you
step
for that.
towards oblivion.
Yeah. For either side, of course, elimination is on the line, but theirs is more just to at least get a victory throughout the entirety of the year. Either way for JOBLIFE. Lead taken, both pistols now under their belt, and
Insta stack against the Sky? I mean, surely Insta. Okay, yeah. I'd say they have to do something here. Skydog's just too good versus.
To unfake, but Hayes is going to be the man
Mate,
that Pacific
you're the
have
Sky.
to try and deal
You're
with
the
throughout.
Sky with the
You know
spike.
what? That is the
You
spike.
are mental.
Yeah,
Maybe not what I would be doing.
I don't know what he was thinking. This has forced a very uncomfortable battle for the rest of the attackers. Hayes has luckily got one in a spam. And they're getting out of this unscathed.
He ran
other
into
than
the
unfake.
nades.
Frankly, that's a frustrating
Holy,
way for that
I mean,
round to
the
end,
recovery's
because they should be
okay.
punished for unfake
The
just
brain is not
losing his
working
mind
though.
for a moment.
I think that's what you call the eco-frag warrior. You're willing to risk the entirety of the round just for some eco kills.
No, this team love eco kills,
Yeah, we
man.
didn't show it. We didn't show him.
They
just-
will get punished with how much they hunt
just
ecos.
tweaking in the middle of the round, but fair
But
enough.
it's not gonna happen
All right,
yet.
Yeah, it worked out. They only lose the one. It was only a pistol and the spike. And 8-6 we go for JOBLIFE coming into this. Well, that's a full buy. It's basically a full buy. They've got everything they want, loads of credits in the back pocket. Bulldogs are the weakest weapon in play for the attacking side. And
Ollie
considering
over
pack
towards
mentality,
heaven.
it's fair to say this
Dude,
is less than an
it's
easy
got
round
4
for
in
Pacific.
heaven.
Just look at the pace of it. A site already completely cleared in the first 15 seconds of the round, and it's had to fall into a full retake. But when you're up against what is a solid investment, this is not necessarily space you want to give up. 7 looking to lead the charge, but he's being aggressive.
It's a good plan.
Kamik's done well. Flash will lead the
Nade's
play,
incredible.
It does not matter.
The nade's
Easy
incredible.
pickings, leaving Valorant alone.
Pistol into a
He
bonus.
had a great last map, but
The
in
beginning
this
of the end.
1v3, he might not have a choice but to just fall away. And Pays is initially looking to give him the fight, but I think realizes that keeping this round in their favor is so much more important.
Yeah, Valorant.
My YouTube feed is filled with videos of you being evil editors.
The mistake not made.
Is this why people keep calling me a hypocrite more? Because I keep flaming?
And they want those upgrades. Pays gets himself a
Also,
big
I feel like the
gun,
people that call me a
9
hypocrite.
to 6
Okay,
we
my
go.
best example,
This
right?
round being lost by
Chat.
Pacific.
If
Even
you go
they
on a
win, they had
plane
a challenge, with
and you
JOBLIFE
look at the
being able to
pilot
fly again, easily,
and you go,
cleanly,
I should be
comfortably.
driving, like I should be
Now,
flying
9-6
the
in
plane.
the lead. Credits
And
in
he's
the
a
vault,
hypocrite
and
because
for
he's flying the
Pacific,
plane and he tells me
we're
not to
left
fly the
with
plane.
nothing.
Yeah.
That doesn't make him a hypocrite. That just means that you don't know what you're doing, but I know what I'm doing. Like if you actually can get to like,
defensive side,
if you can actually get to champs, get to masters, do something, then you can start flaming. It doesn't make me a hypocrite. It just means that I'm not going to let you fly the plane.
Pretty big factor in this
It's
series.
as simple as that.
We saw Waddle, we saw Valorant get going in the last map, but Hero is yet to arrive.
Bio analogy.
for Pacific, whereas on the
It's
other
crazy
side,
though.
both
People are just like,
Runner
what a
and
hypocrite. He
Pays
flames
are
sometimes.
popping
Mate,
off
I know
right
what I'm
now.
talking about.
15-9,
You could literally
14-9.
be a silver. He's not going to let you fly the plane.
Looking to give them the final L of the season, but more importantly, keep themselves
Hero
alive.
says, I'm
We've
going to
spoken
evil
about
edit
it.
this,
These
now you're
Tier
cooked.
2 teams have been on the grind all year to get to this point. Even though expectations are not that they make the run all the way to champions, it's a tough, tough road from that play-in. No team wants to go
That's
out
all I'm saying.
in that
We don't
last
call
place.
pilots hypocrites because
Even if
they're not letting us fly for a valid reason, because we don't know what the hell we're doing. I'm not letting you flame because you don't know what the hell you're flaming.
For JOBLIFE,
As simple as
they're
that.
going to hold themselves a little bit higher, and for Pacific, well, we've mentioned it throughout, the stakes have always been the same. Get a win.
It's a nice way to fill the time.
Wow. A win. Well, that's a smoke with a gap in it. And well,
You gotta get
Pays
your,
is holding the
you
gap.
gotta get your
I think, you know,
pilot's
how this
license
story
first. That's
ends.
what I mean. Yeah.
He does make the mistake of swinging it, but I think Cupert knows a little better
Mate,
than that.
like make something, do something,
For JOBLIFE,
then you can flame.
this round should be a win, locked in and guaranteed, but they're approaching it with a real sense of trepidation. I mean, they're spread across the map, runners watching mid, Kamek,
By your rules, though, half of the people can't be on plat
didn't
chat.
hit, no,
Mate,
but
half
I'm
the
more
people on plat chat
concerned
are
about
banned
Waddle
in this chat.
showing his booty up in heaven.
It's a bait strategy.
Valid reason.
Yes.
You think I'm gonna let Sideshow just type the stuff that he does in this chat? I'll ban him.
You guys are cheeks. I like that.
The only way he gets the champs is by
That's
casting.
what Aloe
He
said
doesn't,
earlier.
like, it's not a thing.
Might be regret.
I'm not gonna let him fly the plane.
Yeah, expectations low, but the time is starting to get a little bit lower. The problem is the rotation. The gamble was wrong.
Is that true? He's probably
Towards the
banned,
A site,
I would say.
the B site open for business. Cupid, well, he definitely knows. He's heard absolutely everything, and what Waddle instead is just going to go for orb management. He'll put him one away, but their opponents are doing exactly the same thing. Runner may do as the name
Yeah,
suggests, and just
Sideshow's the
is
flight
looking
attendant.
towards
That's true.
opponents. Try
Let
and
him
get
talk
that
a little
showstopper
bit.
for the next round, a
Like he
crucial
can
round.
have some
Pacific are
talking
gonna
like
have any
the
chance of breaking
to the
back
people
in.
around.
And unfortunately for them in this
Like he's
scenario,
giving out drinks, he's
excluding
talking,
Waddle, I kind of just want
like
to see him
putting
go
in
down for
input,
spike.
but he's not gonna fly the plane.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen though, is it? Runners. He's seen an elbow, a shoulder, and he's hungry for the kill. There's the showstopper.
You can talk to all the passengers, get on the phone,
He should probably be running away now.
tell them the
They
opinions.
have pistols. They're very close on that smoke, most likely. He has decided to bail, carry that weapon through to the next. If he's even going to need it, I think his primary weapon is going to be a rocket launcher. And decent damage by Waddle, but no kill to be found.
Yeah, that's it. For him, going down is worth it. The major ultimate in the form of Runner is already online after the kill that he found. and you want to get closer to that running back. But this is it. This is what everything in the entire season comes down to. If you lose this round,
In an emergency situation, could you
like
land a
it's
plane? Not a
done
chance,
deal.
bro.
Still a few credits to spare. Maybe you'd get another one, but this has to be the beginning
That's
of a streak
madness.
of their own, and their defensive side has not given us anything thus far to make us believe that. Also, Runner coming in with a showstopper. It should set them up for success, and you know what?
What if you're locked in? Mate, that's like all the Silvers thinking that if they locked in, they could be in a pro game and drop more than 5 kills. It's not happening. You don't know what you're doing. Where is Prius going?
He's going straight to heaven. Thank you for that, Cupid.
There's a smoke. To be fair, that's impressive. I don't even know how he's got a smoke that high on the map. Got an actual strong arm.
Maybe hoping he can get a kill on the cross, but it's not.
They're still going to win the round. The smoke's on the moon.
Seize is good, but that's about it. They're a little bit slow to get in there.
Oh.
Nice couple of kills though. It's looking better for Pacific, an opportunity at least, and it now all comes down to Kamek. They've hit the timing nicely from every part so far.
Hey,
even waiting
honestly,
on the
might have made a
other
difference.
side. After they lost that
Actually,
opening
might have
pick,
made a
I thought
difference.
that
Who
was
knows?
a death sentence, but that's a much better retake from Pacific.
Yeah, I think, again, just being on the same page in that moment helps out a lot. Like, Cupid is just sold down the river Styx. He's taking sail. But the reality is the rest of the
Prius
boys,
is
they will
boarding the
take that fight
fight.
together. And when you're, hey, look, when you got someone like Waddle having the game that he is, and the flashes to fight out of those smokes, sure, he didn't need to do much until the very end, but he got them in.
Muy bonito, sí, señor.
To that fight. Muy bonito indeed.
Let's go, man.
3 rounds now for them to catch up. The chase is still on. A 4-0 start for JOBLIFE, though, has given them more than enough to buy back into this round, to buy back
Actually,
into
keep
the
it kind of clean so their money's good.
Showstopper's gone. That's the key thing.
B is very weak right now. Cupid has to leave it again. Retake once more.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Dude, Waddle sent it on site? Oh, with ult. Okay, we're all good. Oh, Pays has joined him. Mate, we're kind of just 2-person fighting site for no reason. 7 has to just bait him there, bro. He's got to bait him. Just let him be.
Waddle once more. He's trying to fight this alone, but even still, it comes back even. Cupid just can't win that fight. The IGO battle only goes one way, and now it's left all on to Aloe. Him facing off against Kamek. The Viper on
What an
Viper.
important 1v1.
And Kamek's gone a little bit more aggressive. Tries to take an angle that maybe his opponent won't expect. Instead, though, Aloe's trying to reset this battle altogether. He knows he's lost.
It's going to go mid.
eyes
Okay.
on where Kamek is fighting
Tempted.
from. Both players trying to make the read, but for VALORANT, all he really has to do is wait for the plant. The only worry he really has is if his opponent has gone all the way back around.
Yeah, he's now worried about the flank from heaven as well. It's VALORANT who doesn't have a safe corner to sit in, but now he's got the info. He knows where Kamek is. The orb going up has given him just enough cover. Kamek slips away. Doesn't go all the way to backside either. For VALORANT, when this orb drops, if he's out in the open, it'll be Kamek firing from the side, but instead, now he's given the chance to swing in!
It's a nice shot.
But Kamek lands the shot!
Just gives him a look
quick as
over,
can
that's
be.
it.
It's another big play from Kamek when he's all alone.
It's an all-in
He
round
does his
coming up.
best work. An 11-7 on the back of his efforts.
Yeah, I thought he might have, well, he did have the read wrong in that final scenario. I thought VALORANT was going to have the drop on him, but just quicker on the trigger.
Hey, look at you!
Oh, what did he say at the end?
Look at you, you didn't hit the shot. That was silly.
Oh, you have a lip reader amongst
Sounded
us.
like it might have been personal.
Somehow I doubt your accuracy, but
Wow, that's toxic.
perhaps we can ask Runner later and he can tell us. He can't tell us what he said. It's time for JOBLIFE to push to 12. A Viper's Pit, though, up on the B site makes this a very awkward fight to take. VALORANT
Yeah, didn't really.
to the A site, but Pacific are
My God, timing's so
waiting
weird.
there as the wall goes down. 7 strikes, swings
Oh,
deep
big kill,
for
man.
Kamek as well.
Big kill gets
a
out.
Double, trading out Cupid and putting Pacific into the lead.
Yeah, they've held the vents. 3 players here. This flash is perfect from Waddle once again. His Phoenix has looked good, and he looks to
Very
carry
nice.
on.
Must win round. They do it with 4
A clean
surviving. Money's
round
good
from
again.
Pacific in response. It seemed like, at least from the initial move, JOBLIFE, they played a nice fake.
What do you say about the
baited out
Valorant anti-cheat? I mean, it's pretty good.
But then on the other side of the map, it seemed like the defenders were just ready enough. That double duelist.
I don't play ranked enough to know the up-to-dates in terms of the cheating situation. I'm pretty sure it's not too bad.
It's going to be a more
I know what it's like in
awkward
CS.
battle.
That's
It
a
even seems like PaCe is
nightmare.
just going to have to play the ultimate. But again, this needs to be the beginning of a streak for
The
Pacific.
anti-cheat is not that good.
Can't afford these
Noya
back
says.
and forth
Okay, I believe that one.
Oh, and already
Could be better
up in the road,
from what I'm
runner.
hearing.
Quick
From what I
to
just
take out
heard.
7. Top ramp still secure, at least for the time being. But JOBLIFE have taken full A site. They're going in for the plant as well. Safe rotation from Doma with the ultimate. They're looking to fight inside the elbow right away. And it's because the pit's going up, locking Pacific out. There are weaknesses here. PaCe amongst
Oh,
them.
it's unlucky
Valorant,
timing.
Call runner looking the other way, but that pit maintains. It
Mate, they're
stays
just
up
too-
for
they
now.
got no
The
space.
wraparound
They're just gonna get spammed.
dangerous. Down goes Kamek, down
Right?
goes the pit, and down go so many of JOBLIFE's players. A shot landed from Doma, but
Very, very
Unfake
nice.
cannot stand against 2. Pacific,
2-4.
they found another.
Do they
dealt
force
with
this? I think they
lot
got
of
a low
dangers
buy.
there as well.
Yeah, no, it was ballsy. And it kind of had to be. The run through the pit, just straight out the other side.
We know if the Spanish caster is coming up. The Spanish caster
Viper
is
just
meant
trying
to
to
be
lurk on
streaming
the edge of
today,
the
yeah.
pit while
Or
everybody else
casting
fought
today, I
within
should
it.
say.
That's a painful round for JOBLIFE to lose. And this is the play. It's VALORANT and Cupid both going through it. And making the difference to end out that
What's your
round.
favorite team of all time? 2023 K-Corp. What do you mean?
Still
Telemetry.
some
Hello,
relief
mate. How we doing, bro? Good to see you.
in that Pacific camp, and enough so that we are going to see the pause
Underdog.
coming
Thanks so
out
much for the prime. Appreciate the 12 months.
from JOBLIFE. Again, knowing that the way this game has gone, breaking that momentum can be more important than anything else, but the only thing that we're really talking about breaking at this stage is a streak that no one wants to have.
Oh, it's not pretty. It's the whole screen as well.
Trolling,
You
not
don't
trolling
really
though.
like-
It's the
I like
most
that
fun I
we're
had
switching between
watching.
the different players. Like, we're just like, by the way, it's all of these guys. Maybe not so much Waddle. Waddle's only got a few of them. Still like,
Yeah,
still
Waddle,
like what?
Waddle's got
6?
enough. He's got enough
6.
though. I think that's a sting that won't go away. But 14 on the other
Mate,
hand for the rest of
don't
the boys,
show
for the coaching
that.
staff as well.
Whose
It is a
idea was it to
stain on
show
their
a
record
graphic
for
that
Pacific.
takes
It
up
could
the
get
whole
even
screen
worse. But
of
now
all
it's
of their
starting to look like they
losses?
are in with a chance
That's
of breaking the curse.
mental.
2-round gap.
Who came up with that
Things heating up
idea?
on Pacific, and the sinking ship is starting
Jesus.
to rise again. It's starting to surface. At any moment now,
Absolute savages.
Mate,
Mate, they're doing alright for a map. They
He's
didn't
had a
win
good
double
map.
pistol.
The problem is we've been here before. Pacific have been close,
Yeah.
but they've never been able to close. PaCe
Uh-oh.
is a nut job. He's just gone running through a molly. Waddle,
Yeah, this guy does want to
after being
send it every
hyped
round.
up, has immediately been silenced in this one, and they've got to be
My God.
careful not to take too much damage. One player goes one way,
Isolated
the
the
other goes
ones,
the
and they
other.
know he's there.
Leaves them isolated.
Mate, they should run at that guy.
Instead, they're going to head in, and speaking of isolated, this is a problem for Cupid. He has nowhere to play from. This is a round
Double
with
guns.
basically nothing invested into it, and now they find themselves down. In fact, the pistol from this range could be deadly. It will be deadly. And all the hope is slowly fading out of the room. They don't even realize there's a second player.
mate.
Ninja now needs to clutch. They found weapons. It's not even like he's just against
Mate,
pistols
it's just like-
anymore.
They just
Well,
reach a
they're
new
geared
level
up,
of low every
and
single
PaCe
time,
is
man.
on the
This is what I'm
flank,
talking
not
about. This is like
even
watching the
needed.
Fnatic
And
games where you just
Moda
think it can't get any
Thrifty
worse, and then it
pushes
just gets worse.
JOBLIFE
They
to
show a
12.
full
It's
graphic of
Pacific's
their 14
worst
losses,
nightmare.
and then
The streak, round
and then they
after
get
round,
ecoed.
map after map, series
Oh,
after
God.
series. And as they fail to connect anything, they thought
Let's
a
keep
win
on
must
dropping
be
more
on
and
the
more and more.
horizon. Eventually, our day will come. But for Pacific, it looks like a very, very dark night. A cloud hangs over them, and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I just...
Okay, 3 goes at
another
it.
round to forget. Now they need 3 to take us to overtime. The problem is, it just feels like
I mean, that's a sight.
you can't even deny that
That's
that
a
will
sight
happen
right
again.
there. They
At
didn't
some
have to
point.
use Razor.
What a post plant. More of a retake setup.
Phoenix ult for retake. Do they just go 1-for-1 in terms of ults?
Perfect for this sort of moment. Can get them that additional space, and off he goes.
Wait, they're not going to go 1-for-1 for ults?
At prime time, but he's left blinded.
Oh my god, they win out.
Hayes is going to be able to deny him, and there's no follow-up.
Showstopper now. He is a madman. He just went in to, I think, activate the showstopper, but then it doesn't even follow. I don't know what Paze is doing sometimes, but neither do his opponents. But Pacific, the recovery from Waddle, a double spray down to avert disaster.
Not even planning for him, it's done.
Surely with no chance, he won't even try. Diffuse found.
Dude, the Omen flash completely wrecked him. He thought they were pushing him, so he went for the ult. He could have just delayed so much longer. I don't know what the comms are like there, because Pace has absolutely sent it, and like their win condition into the round is just delaying. Pace is just absolutely sent it. It helped hold the ult longer. He thought they were pushing because of Omen flash. He got owned by the Omen flash. He should have tucked around the corner though, I agree. He got his. He did get his.
That would have been done on the same.
He's not wrong.
Had an insane performance. Now steps up on a Phoenix, something we haven't seen from him in a while.
Okay, another go at it.
Still be doing the same.
He's got his bucket out. Pacific for at least a moment. They've stopped taking on water. Still some distance to go.
The tech pause?
A stride defined.
Why is
two more rounds?
Why is Unfake just hands off keyboard chilling?
It's not like they'll take
He's playing anti-flash, but his hands aren't even on the keyboard.
Talking about the winless run ending for Pacific, but JOBLIFE wouldn't get to keep going. They don't avoid that.
Keep it, mate. I'm gonna need you to do one hell of a spray down after this Omen flash.
On the table again, it will be Cupid under pressure. An immediate rotation. 7 is here. Cupid finds the first, but Waddle's down.
Oh, it's done. He got spammed.
Cupid, nowhere to be seen, and now JOBLIFE. It looks like a formality to take this across the line.
Spike planted.
This has to be it.
Yeah, this is
the
it.
Beginning. Potentially of a journey for JOBLIFE.
0 to 15.
The end of a nightmare for Pacific.
God, what a nightmare.
A nightmare that started at the beginning of the year. And VALORANT and Ninja have to try and find some sort of hope. It is not going to
they're
happen.
done. They didn't get a win the whole year.
One side and the continuation of a march for the other. It wasn't an easy victory for JOBLIFE by any